Hey, Midtexas, it is a new week. We have been spending over a year talking about Lisa Harper coming and getting together with other speakers from our annual conference. Tina Dixon, as well as myself, will be sharing our testimonies on Saturday. And we are so excited, and I know you are too. Almost 800 women have registered for this event, and we have 6 simulcast locations throughout the annual conference for those churches that are more than 200 miles away. We are grateful that women from around the annual conference want to come and to be together. I'm also excited because we have a clergy women's dinner on Friday night where we'll be pulling together women from across the conference that serve our local churches. It sounds like it's going to be an amazing week, and I am just praying for all that God is going to do during this ministry. We've already secured our speaker for next year's A New Ministry Conference. It's going to be Reverend Kelly Minter, and we are so excited that we were able to get her. There'll be more details that follow in the coming months about that, along with dates and how to start getting your groups together to come. In our newsletter, you'll also find information about the Wall Shakers retreat that took place last week, the amazing ministry that occurred there, as well as an Advent prayer resource for you to use in your small groups, in your churches, so that you all can prepare your hearts for the coming of the Christ child. This is a holy season of Advent where we need to wait patiently upon the Lord. I am so thankful for Reverend Lauren Green Yates for developing this curriculum. I hope you will plan to use it. You will also see that it is time to sign up for the winter retreats for our youth. We have a ton of kids who want to go to this event, so get your registrations in soon. There will be 2 different winter events that take place in February, and I'm excited to see all that God is going to do through those events. The big news in today's newsletter is the announcement of 3 new positions on the conference staff. As you are probably aware, we have operated incredibly leanly since November 1st of 2022 when we started. For the longest time, I was the only person on staff, and then we brought on Della Connor, who is our conference administrator, and she answers all the questions and provides us the paperwork we need and keeps us all on track, and we are so grateful for her. As the Board of Ordained Ministry began taking on more and more candidates, it became necessary for us to hire a very part-time secretary to assist them. And then this year, with the launch of the MyGMC database, we brought on Samantha Wilbanks to be our database administrator. We've been working with the Episcopacy Committee, who serves as our personnel committee, as well as the cabinet and the connectional council, to look at how we needed to reorganize so that we could be the very most effective in Mid-Texas. In this newsletter, you will see the new org chart. There are 3 areas of leadership. The first area is our appointive cabinet area. All of our presiding elders are volunteers, so it's very important that we use our time wisely when we get together. Reverend Bill Killow will be accepting a quarter-time position as our cabinet officer, and he will be responsible for making sure that all of the documents we need and everything that we need to be prepared for our cabinet meetings are in order. He's also the first line of helping presiding elders when there is a need for some type of mediation or a crucial conversation within a congregation. We are thankful for Bill's leadership and the way in which he helps all of our presiding elders help our congregations. And so we're excited to have Bill coming on board. As we've grown, our financial and administrative needs have also grown. And so Reverend Jim Noble, who is a CPA and has been our volunteer treasurer, will be coming on to conference staff full-time January 1st. He'll be overseeing the accounting and the finances of the Mid-Texas Conference, as well as providing support when there are clergy transitions and when we have to fill out those compensation forms that always confuse, especially me. I'm excited that we'll have a full-time person in place that can help us to explain and understand our benefits, and somebody that can help churches with their local finances and financial reviews and things like that. So I'm excited to welcome Jim. I'm so thankful that God saw fit to call a CPA into ministry, and that we get to be blessed from his accounting experience and knowledge, as well as his love of the Lord and his expertise in ministry. The third leadership area is our conference ministries. You all know we have our Next Gen ministries and our prayer ministries and our international partnerships and discipleship and leadership development and our board of ministry. And we've got tons of different ministries throughout the annual conference. We exist only to energize and equip the local church, to provide you resources that you might not be able to provide on your own, or to strengthen the ministries that you are doing by providing resources. Reverend Ryan Barnett has agreed to step up and to be the connectional operations officer for the Midtexas conference. He will be coordinating and overseeing all of the different ministries that are taking place in Midtexas. I cannot wait to see how that grows. Under his leadership, I believe having a dedicated person that is seeing that will only benefit our local congregations. He too will join the conference in a full-time capacity come January. I'm excited to see all that God is doing. We are over 240 churches now, and we are grateful for all that God is doing. As we move into Thanksgiving, my prayer is that you are starting to count your blessings and you are seeing all that God is doing in your life. I know that when I count my blessings, I am so grateful for Midtexas, for its leadership, for its churches, and for its laity who all love Christ and want to live and do ministry centered in Him. May God bless you this week.